Right, so I wanted to do this video quite a long time ago. To be talking about the eggs in the winter. To start with, I have to tell you that in Slovenia it's a common thing that you buy the chickens in March or May, the hens. You have them for eggs, and then you slaughter them in somewhere at the beginning of November. My idea is to have them for more than 1 year, since this hens actually I got a rooster for them, and the eggs were fertilized. I went hatching 54 eggs, and out of 54 eggs came 33 chickens, so that I don't need to buy them the next March. And at first I thought I'm gonna do the same thing as other people in Slovenia usually do. And that's to slaughter the old ones and begin with the new, right? But then I changed my mind, and I'm gonna keep on having the old chickens, even though the egg production went down. Well, the egg production went down because of the temperatures, of course, as well. And at the moment I have seven hens that are laying eggs, and from 7 of them there is about 3 eggs per day, even though it's in the dead of winter. The temperatures are always like -2 over the night, and over the day they have a lot less moving space, because chickens tend not to go on the snow. They kind of hate the snow, because if we take a look at the geese and ducks, they will still go on the snow. They will actually bathe in the snow because they think it's water. Well, it is water. I think it's quite a success to think that I didn't slaughter chickens from where the value would be like $4 or €4, and they're still bringing me a couple of eggs per day. And as an experiment, I'm gonna keep on having them for the next year. Now the thing is that whatever I said about the egg production and all of other stuff, is that I begin this homesteading, or a small farm, 2-acre small farm, in March last year. I'm still learning. Now how I'm learning not to read too much, not to watch too much YouTube videos, not to watch too much like other people's opinions. I'm just tending to the animals and trying to do the best for them. And for now I didn't had like major losses in the flocks. One of the hen chickens died from I don't know which causes, and I had a weasel that took 2 of these small farm chickens that I will later on show you in the video, which are actually nesting right now, and they're having 10 small chicks again in the middle of the winter. As we were talking about the hens that are giving me the eggs, this is their chicken coop. There is a couple of compartments from where I can get in. There we go. So I can grab the eggs if they're nesting down here. There is a sliding door which I close every evening so the predators don't go in. And then there is the hatch from where I pick up the eggs. I guess the father took the first egg of the day. My hens usually lay eggs like at about 11 a.m. and it's currently 8 a.m. so the eggs weren't here. I'm guessing the one egg that I saw before crazy goats. The one egg that I saw before was still from yesterday, and I guess I didn't manage to pick it up. And as I said before, they are sticking to the ground with no snow. Luckily there's a couple of trees here, so there wasn't so much of a snow here. I'm dumping some feed there all the time, so they're scratching the ground, they're making their own way into the pasture, I would say. Let's go take a look at the other chickens. That's my old sheep. So much joy, so much joy. These are the 32 chickens that I hatched from the hens that I showed you before. The coloration of the birds is interesting, I would say, because the brown comes from the hens and the white comes from the rooster, I guess. I do have a couple of genetic problems, so this mix was not perfect. They have abnormally large feet. So at the beginning I expected that they're gonna be really big, but they didn't grow that much. So yeah, they're enjoying their small hen house. Well, they go into that middle part at the night, and this is the part for my goats. And now I have to still show you we call them farm chickens in Slovenia. I don't know which actual sort is it in your countries. How one of the chickens before her was a silky chicken. It's the one that is nesting upstairs that I showed you, or I will show you. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this video. And this is the pride and joy of 10 small baby chicks that hatched in the end of November. Actually, it was really cold, so I did not expect them hatching, but they did, and they were both hatching. The both hens were laying the eggs at the same time next to each other, and they're both having the chicks and moving them around and showing them where is food, where's the water, and so on. And also there was actually 11 of them and only one died, which I think it's a success again. What I'm feeding my chickens is kitchen scraps mostly, and a lot of milled, I think it's called milled corn. I'll show you. And also the milled corn goes really well with the ducks and geese, because I've noticed that sometimes if you feed them the whole corn, they will not digest it completely. It's the same with the pig. You can see it here in the manure. There's still whole corn grains that has not been digested, and it's all from the pig. Just can't digest it. And this is the feed. Just a milled corn, right? Yeah, of course, you can have some. You can have some. Yes. And that's our pig. Yeah. I'm gonna give you some hay. It's not that wet in there. No worries. You're gonna get paid. That's about it with my chickens. Thanks for watching. Hope I'll see you in the next one.